Well, the Raw ratings are out, and they're not good. But I am dead on right. The other day, I'd been saying that I believed Raw would score a 1.9 million. Many people were saying they were going to draw 3 million. Some very few people said that, but a few people said 3 million. Some people even said 2.5 million. Some people even said 2.3 million. I guessed and felt strongly about my 1.9 million. And that is exactly what WWE did. So if you've been watching me the last couple of weeks, especially the last couple of days, you'll know that that was my guess, and we hit it. Just to give you some, a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's not, that's not so bad, and they're doing well and things like that. Well, let me just give you an idea of the Raw ratings. With John Cena, they went up to about a 1.9, which I believe is their second highest rating of the year. They did draw their second highest rating. Now, I made a very crude and ugly and funny paint scale graph here, but so bear with me, I'm not an artist. But you may be able to see at the top there, what was the highest rated episode? Now, the graph is only showing you the last, 9 episodes or so. But above here, there's some data that you can see is put in there. And if you can't read it, I'll kind of blow it up a little bit for you here. It's January 4th episode of Raw was the best episode of the year. The highest rated episode of the year was 2.1 in January, and it was Legends Night. That's why. So your highest rated episode of the year was Legends Night. And then your two other closest were 1.9s, but so this one beat it. So this was the second highest rated show of the year, but that's not good still. And here's the other reason why this is discouraging a bit. It was the night after a major pay-per-view. The night after the first pay-per-view, with fans back. You would expect there to be an increase in viewership. Like, had Cena not been there, right? Had Cena not been there, you would have expected, okay, the week before they did a 1.6. So you would have expected the night after a pay-per-view for them to have done a 1.65 or a 1.7. But they had Cena. So Cena propelled them to a 1.9. So this is up. Some people are saying it's way up. But in reality, it didn't beat the Legends Night of January. But we've already lost a lot of audience since then. So this is not good news, really. I mean, so that means John Cena basically drew you an extra 250,000 people. Because we'd already been getting about 1.8, 1.6, 1.7 people watching. So you'd already been kind of getting that. So with John Cena added, you really only, this dot here should have gone up to about here the night after a pay-per-view, and that's on par with kind of where they were. And Cena got you to here. So Cena really got you to about 100 to 250,000 extra people watching. To me, that is not good. And so people think that if Daniel Bryan goes to AEW, it's going to make a big chunk. That's why I don't agree with that. I think Daniel Bryan going to AEW may help draw an extra maybe 50,000 people, if that. Because wrestling is just so dead, and the characters and things are just so down, it's unbelievable. Plus, there's been rumors and news, and we know that the Atlanta SmackDown show has been canceled. Now, credible websites are saying it's because of ticket sales, but I still don't know the confirmation on that. But I know that lots of people wrote about this on F4W and other places, Wrestling Observer and stuff. SmackDown canceled July 19th in Atlanta. Some people are saying it's got something to do with COVID, but I don't understand how. I don't get that. But it looks like they sold 1,300 tickets, or they'd only sold 1,300 tickets. So all the people that always said, oh, ratings don't matter, Joe. Ratings don't matter. And I'm like, well, they do, because it means people stop watching. And if people stop watching, people stop buying tickets to be there. Because you sell tickets for people to be there when they're watching. If there's only 1 million people watching in the whole United States, it's going to be hard to tour around all over the place in big arenas and stuff like that. So, whole bunch of stuff going on. KROSS lost last night, which was ridiculous, and probably nobody. I'm so fucking. I'm sorry. I'm about to snap. I'm so fucking pissed off at this stupid fucking company. They hire Pat McAfee, something I've been saying for 5 years they needed to do. They finally did it. Good job. You're a little late, but it's great. I like it. But you still have sniveling pieces of shit like Peter Rosenberg, who better be playing a heel. He can't be this fucking stupid. He really can't. KROSS losing was interesting. In fact, so was Jeff winning. Stop thinking of it as it relates to NXT. It doesn't. But he got a story on Raw now. Both of your complaints are about wins and losses. Fam, weak. Fam, weak. God, I hate Peter Rosenberg. Dude, this guy reminds me of the people that love Fast and the Furious movies. I hate this fucking guy. Dude, you are a shill piece of shit, Peter Rosenberg. And if the WWE employed me, and I could actually tell truth and make shit work, we would actually have 3, 4, 5 million people watching WWE. Okay? But right now, there ain't no one watching WWE. If Joe Cronin was in WWE, I'd be looking for talent, finding talent, honing talent, working with Triple H with talent, working with Vince McMahon about the talent, and working between all of them about the talent and finding the next stars that we could use and set up a contract. Oh, you're worried about them being bigger than WWE. Fine, put it in their contract that they can't be. How about that? Give them $1 million. You worried about the next Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock getting too big and leaving and being Hollywood people? Are you really worried about that? I don't think you are. Why do you bring in people from Hollywood and love it so much? If you're worried about people becoming too big for the company and then getting too successful, then why do you bring in super successful people? Doesn't make sense. I don't buy those rumors. I think they're just stupid. I really do. But you employ people like this Rosenturd idiot who just suck your cock. That's all he does. Yes, man, shill piece of shit. Peter fucking Bald Turd is a moron. And he writes this stuff all the time, apologizing for WWE, apologizing when they're at 3 million viewers, apologizing when they're at 2.5 million viewers, apologizing when they're at 2 million viewers, apologizing when they're at 1.8 million viewers, apologizing when they're at 1.6, 1.5, 1.4 million viewers, and apologizing when a guy comes up to the main roster and the first impression to all the people watching are, NXT guy. Okay, NXT guy. Oh, he sucks, and he's kind of stupid. That guy's lame. You know, I'd heard some people talking about KROSS this and KROSS that. That guy looked like he sucked. Because guess what, KROSS? You suck. You look like shit. I don't even like him in NXT myself anyway, so maybe that's the point. But the bottom line is, KROSS looked like shit. The NXT Championship looked like shit. Jeff Hardy, who drinks and drives and crashes into poles, beats him by cheating for some reason after bringing back his all-time face music. What was that? What was that? And you're defending it. Like, you're just defending it, troll bag. Dude, Peter Rosenberg, dude, step in a ring with me, dude. I'll snap your arms and shove them up your ass for you. Please do it. Please step in the ring with me. Peter Rosenturd. I'm 5'10". You're probably 5'3", though. But that's fine, you stupid asshat idiot. Hot 90 fucking 69 up my asshole. Fuck your radio show. Fuck that channel. Fuck that station. Fuck you and your shill ass. Up your ass, you piece of shit. The Raw announce team is a pile of garbage because they need a son of a bitch on the microphone with them who be a heel. Because that dry dick sucking that goes around between Byron Suxton and Corey Graves and his fucking stoner face, and then the new MMA guy, none of it's gelling the right way at all. Got news for you. The MMA guy is better than Adnak Vernon or whatever that guy's name was before, but the guys next to him are dry and terrible. Byron Saxton, phenomenal backstage interviewer. Byron Suxton as a commentator, what a just asshole. Like, his voice makes me want to choke puppies to death. That's about all I got to say about that. I've been saying it since 2012 here on the Joe Cronin Show, and I told you I got the ideas. I never thought in 2012 and 13 and 14 and 15 that I needed to be working at WWE. I always said, oh, no, I'm too stupid for that. Let somebody else do it. I just hope they hire the right people. No, I'm past that now. I want to be hired. I want to be hired. Vince, somebody show this fucking video to Vince McMahon. because I grew up watching Vince McMahon. He's a big reason my commentary style is the way it is. Jim Ross, Vince McMahon, Gordon Soley, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and so on and so forth. These guys influenced me in radio and commentary, besides Howard Stern and a few other people. And I know what's going on here. Pat Patterson, God damn it, is he a great guy at finding talent, right? Pat Patterson? Who's Pat Patterson now? Who's Pat Patterson now? And you got to get the talent to become what they could become. But none of this works. Where's Paul Heyman? Why is Paul Heyman not able to develop these characters like ECW days? Why is no one there able to develop these characters? Why is everything a cookie-cutter piece of garbage? I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. These people are asleep at the wheel. They are friggin' asleep at the wheel because they're getting so much money from Saudi Arabia, from Fox, from wherever. The network sale to Peacock and so on and so forth. It's always a Band-Aid over bullet holes. It's always that way. Ratings suck? Bring in Goldberg. Bring in Cena. Never mind telling good stories. Money in the Bank was great. It was pretty good. And boy, did I think they got it right at Money in the Bank. I thought they got it right. They excited people. They did a pretty good job. And is Charlotte just trying to get herself fired? Is that the story? Is that why she's flipping people off and they're taking the belt off her? Is that what's going on? That's a rumor, that Charlotte's trying to get herself fired. Remember she got in trouble a little while back because of something, right? Something she said, right? Or tweeted or whatever. Now she's flipping off the crowd. They're trying to blank it out. Now she loses the belt the next night. Do they believe Charlotte Flair is compromised? I don't know. It might be. But figure it out. Figure out what's going on with her. Because something's up. There is some unbelievable bullshit in this company. And asleep at the wheel shit. But then again, they hired Pat McAfee. They figured that out. Somebody had the idea that Pat McAfee could be going on SmackDown. And the minute we heard that, I said, that could be good. That could be good. And then it was good. And it was better and better. And it's great now. So somebody there is thinking. Somebody there had the idea to put Pat McAfee there, which is an idea that is totally something I would think of as well. And something a lot of you guys would think of. Never has there been a hype man on the commentary team like this, and it's working. We said that even AEW at times we were like, we'd like to see a heel announcer, and Jericho came on and was hilarious. These things can work when you get outside the box a little bit. I'm starting to lose my patience. It's time to work on creating stars, and it's time to cut the bullshit. And it's time to start entertaining the hell out of people. Somebody had some right ideas at Money in the Bank. They did. The crowd helped. That's true. The crowd did help. But on Monday Night Raw, it was exposed, in my opinion. Cena's safe promo to sell tickets, so it's disingenuous. But it was all right. Luckily, the music brawl match ended up working out pretty good. Those guys did a good job. Please flip them, though. Jackson Riker needs to be the heel. The people are booing him. The people are cheering for Elias. Please flip them and make Elias the face. It was right from the beginning. I said, what the hell are they doing with this? But it's evident. Other than that, good job. I thought that was a good match. Like, it got better as it went on, which is always the best. It really started to get fun when they were fighting on the piano for some stupid reason. I don't know why. That felt exciting, and then they continued, and it was, for some reason, fun. I can't explain it. That was my favorite thing of the night, almost. You know, Goldberg comes out, big whoop. Oh, I'm next. Okay, that's it. Okay, well, I mean, what else are you going to do with him? So that's fine, but if you had written a better show from the beginning to end and had those little comebacks, the show could have been even better. And the NickY thing was weird. I'm assuming that Charlotte is in trouble for something because it just didn't seem right. So I'm assuming that Charlotte is in trouble and that they were like, get this fucking belt off of her. Fuck this. I don't know. We're going to fight. If we see Charlotte more coming up, then you'll know. If she's gone, then you'll know again too. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this stuff. But Raw got a bad rating. Anyway, this is the Joe Cronin Show. I hope you guys subscribe. Down below, hit the like button. Support my channel, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Get bonus content. Become a patron. Become a producer. Thank you guys for supporting what I do here, man. I can't do it without you guys. YouTube hates me. The algorithm hates me. I say naughty words. People just want to end my life and stuff everywhere. I get threats every day. I mean, I don't know. So basically, feel free to support me if you'd like to. If not, whatever. Here's all the $25 producers, man, and we get not much ad revenue anymore. So thank you to the people that are keeping these videos alive, especially you $25 producers. Shout out to Brian Owens, who did become a patron who's not on there yet. And, of course, goddamn, Reel's in there, too. I don't think Reel's up there yet, but I'll have you up tomorrow, no doubt about it. And that's about it. Here's some other videos popping up that you might have missed. And I'll catch you potentially tonight live.